Toad's back. I'm sorry. Hello everybody, my name is Yoshi Stack and welcome back to more Super Mario RPG. In the last episode, we made our way through that strange, graveyard dimension. There's like not really a better way to describe it than machine graveyard dimension. And fought off a lot of familiar faces and also some completely random ones that also had a giant snake. I don't get it either, but in any case, we made it here to the main part of the factory, and today, we are going to continue going through it. Like I said last time, guys, we're so close. So, let's keep moving. Production is on schedule. This despite the fact that Mac, Beauregard, Vic, and the Axon Raiders were defeated. At this rate, Smithy will have a new army in no time. A new army? You can't be making more weapons. Haven't you caused enough trouble already? Oh yeah? Who are you? This is the Mario. Give up now while you still have a chance. Shut down production now, or he'll stomp ya. What did you say, you little puffball? Mad Mallet, trash him! And now we're gonna fight some hammers. Already we have recolors of, Pounder and Poundette. How fast we're moving through this game. These guys should not be difficult at all. I'm surprised we didn't take that guy out in one hit. But that's still not a problem. Like, even the princess is doing a decent amount of damage for the fact that she has the lazy shell on, which tells you we are flying high in this game, like I'm telling you. Alright, let's see what you got. And now immediately we're gonna fight this guy. The clerk. Don't you love management? Alright, let's get rid of this guy. And, you. I don't think I timed that right. Well, that did a decent amount of damage anyway. Oh, I love his axe is in the shape of the blade. I just noticed that. That's fun. And I was so distracted by it, I almost didn't time her frying pan. Okay. This guy should not be too difficult. He kind of... It's not the color scheme, but the helmet itself, gives me Shovel Knight vibes, and I say that as someone who has not played Shovel Knight, and, I'm not gonna say I never would, but I know I'm probably not gonna be very good at that game. I do respect the crap out of that game. Sorry, I always love it in this game when a weak character beats the boss. So, like, you know, at the beginning of the game, if Mallow beats Croco, when, you know, the best option he has is just to punch and do 1 damage. I always love that. And, like, that's not quite on the same level, because that was 33 damage, but at this point in the game, that's not a whole lot. That was great. Ha! Hope you learned your lesson. We're almost there, Mario. Come on. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh, Mallow's back. You had to pop out of the pocket again. What do you suppose this switch does? You know, I don't know if I would recommend just hitting random buttons in a place you just entered for the first time, but you do you, Mallow. Nothing's happening. Oh no! Mallow, you're in a UFO catcher. Huh? What's with the funny face, Mario? Oh, I know. You're trying to make me look, aren't you? I'm not gonna fall for that one. Ah, help me, Mario! Smithy is trying to win himself a Mallow plush because, you know, those things are expensive. At least the official ones are. I'm sure you can get some lovely handmade ones on Etsy. I've never looked, but I don't doubt you can find one. Boy, that was scary. Guess the green switch controls the crane. Yeah, I guess so. Can't seem to do anything with it now. It's not a very effective crane if the button gets stuck. Smithy, you need to do better with your Factory layout. Who's this? Oh god! You're appearing this late into the game. Toad's back. I'm sorry. Ooh, I finally made it up here. Oh dear god. I'm so out of shape. Let me help you guys out. Princess! Oh yeah, I forgot that they didn't know she snuck out. I'm sorry I snuck out without telling you or the Chancellor. I just wanted things to get back to normal. I wanted to do my part to help. I wanted to kick butt and chew bubblegum, but I was all out of bubblegum. Princess! Yes, that's it! Any job that lets me help both Mario and the princess is worthwhile. You're gonna help both of us? Well, I carried all I could. Now, what could you use? So this is your final item shop of the game, which, it doesn't give you royal syrups and max mushrooms, but if you are low on items and want to buy stuff, this is the time to do it. I don't think that we're gonna buy anything, though. Maybe we will sell a mid-mushroom for maple syrup just to make sure that we're absolutely covered on having FP, because that's the only part that would, you know, we would maybe do poorly with, but I mean... You know, I had a thought, and it disappeared into the ether. Whatever it was, not important. But in any case, this is for you! Oh, we got a rock candy! Oh, Toad, you're awesome! We'll get rid of this other mid-mushroom. Thank you, Toad. We're almost there! Come on, let's show him! But yeah, so you can come back here at any point, buy stuff from Toad. I'm not curious enough to go check, but I do wonder if you go back to the Mushroom Kingdom if his sprite is not there. My favorite interpretation, though, because I've seen people ask the question before, like, well, how the heck did Toad get over here if the bridge is out and, you know, how did he make it over here? And my favorite interpretation doesn't answer that question, but how did he make it through the enemies was, and the artist that drew it, I don't think the comic, I don't remember if the comic is still up, but artist Loopy Loop drew it once, and they were just like, they had Toad be like, I didn't forget my bazooka at home this time, and just like had these like charred remains of like the machine maids like in the wake behind Toad, like it. Fantastic. It's a great image. I don't know if that comic is still up because a lot of those comics are gone, but I love the 7-star comics. In any case, let's move on. Oh, here's another guy. Here's the report. Sir, drill bit will be finished on time. We're ahead of schedule. We'll make Smithy proud. Good work, everyone. The harder we work, the stronger Smithy will become. The weapons we manufacture here will be... just think of it. When Smithy takes over Mario's world, we can do anything we want. Yeah. Wahaha. I don't know who's laughing here. Not so fast. Thank you, Agent Lang. Not so fast. You sure are a cocky bunch. I rule this world, don't you forget it! It's Mario! Max-Shu and Yardavik didn't stop him. No, leave Mario out of this! I'm the one you need to worry about, not him! Mario, you're about to make the longest jump of your life. You're ignoring me! Poor Bowser. So often ignored in this game because he's just not the greatest character to use. I think he's actually, like, honestly the worst character in the party, and like I still enjoy using Bowser. Like I used him a decent amount in this playthrough, but like he's not the greatest, and like his ultimate weapon, not the greatest. Like he's still perfectly viable to play. You can play through this game with any party configuration you want. Like it's perfectly doable. I think Toluca-Jin, who played through the game, as soon as she got the Princess and Bowser, was just like bye to Mallow and Geno. Like it's a perfectly viable way to play through the game, but if you really want to play it the best way, you're gonna play with the Princess and Geno. Get rid of this pounder. Alright. You're gone, and now we just have the manager. I'm living out everyone's dream to just, like, get rid of their boss in a fun and cute way. And oh, they're back. Okay. So I guess getting rid of them didn't really matter. Okay. You're not dead yet, and you're gonna attack Gino, and Gino, in turn, is, gonna give you some Skittles. I don't really like Skittles. Like, I made the joke before, but, like, genuinely, I don't hate fruity candy, but, like, Skittles, like, every time I eat a Skittle, I just think that I would rather be eating an M&M. I think it's just because I prefer chocolate as opposed to that kind of candy. But like I said, I don't hate fruity candy. Like, I always liked Airheads as a kid, and I mean, I don't mind Airheads now. But I liked Airheads, and I liked certain flavors of Laffy Taffy, as long as you didn't give me banana. Banana is the worst Laffy Taffy by far, and if you give it to me, I'm assuming you hate me. And like, I remember as a kid in elementary school, you know, the teacher would have a bowl of candy, like, if you did well, and like, it was always just full of like American Smarties, which are not, if you're not from the US, it's not what you're thinking of. It's just like, I think they call them Rockets elsewhere. And I don't mind those. People would crush those up and smoke them in school. Like, I'm not kidding. I just have all the stories from elementary school today, but like, they would be full of that and Sweet Tarts, and there would be Laffy Taffy, and everyone would go for all of the Laffy Taffy except the banana flavor, except for the one kid in the class that liked banana. Like, they had a great time, because they could always get the good flavor of Laffy Taffy, but everyone else was just like, this is gross. I'm sorry I'm going on so many rants today, but I don't know. I'm just in a ranting kind of mood. But in a good ranting kind of mood? I don't know. It's pouring outside, and I'm just trying to fill time. Well, like the moon over the day, my genius and brawn are lost on these fools. Haiku. As a kid, I did not know what haikus were, and just assumed that was someone's name. I was not a smart I forgot Mario pats him on the back. That's great. Well, Bowser's just gonna quietly go back into Mario's pocket. Alright. This is where these things get painted. Impressive. Alright, let's keep moving forward. Oh, here they are getting made, I guess. Sort of. You there, are you the one in charge? Do you know what your weapons have been doing to our world? Stop this nonsense at once.
I'm afraid that is impossible. Any dissent against Smithy will be dealt with by immediate meltdown.
Meltdown? You can't scare me. I've got Mario by my side.
Dissenters will be eliminated. Production will continue.
And we have our third battle with this kind of guy. Now it's the director. Get out of here. Nobody wants to see your movie. Or, your weapons, in fact. Alright, let's get rid of these things. If we even can. We'll see if we get rid of these in one turn. I'm sure they'll just be back next turn if we do. Okay, I'm gonna go for the princess. You can do Valor up, okay. Oh, and Vigor up. There's a lot happening. Okay. Get smacked in the frying pan, idiot. That's not doing as much damage as I wish it was doing. So you know what? Mario, get boosted! There you go. Nope, and these things are back, and they're gonna throw hammers at us. None of them are using hammer time like that Hammer Bro did at the very beginning of the game. Something about that just being the name of that attack. I'm like, yeah, that feels on brand. I wonder if that will stay. I mean, that's a good name for a move. That has to do with hammers. That didn't really seem to boost it as much as I was hoping it would. That is unfortunate. Let's see, do I have any other stories from when I was in elementary school? Because that's the tangent I seem to be on. Trying to think. I don't know that I do. None that are fun in any case. I mean, I didn't have a terrible time in elementary school. I didn't have a terrible time in school in general. Like, I don't have horror stories like some people probably do. it was a very uneventful time throughout my schooling years. In high school, I was in band, and my director once got so mad at the low brass section. I played trumpet. My last year I played baritone, but for most of it I played trumpet. He got so mad at the low brass section that they were playing something wrong, and one of them just like was not holding the horn correctly, so he threw his music stand, like flipped it, like you talk about flipping a table, and he was like, "Hold your horn with 2 hands, god damn it!" And I was trying not to laugh because it wasn't directed at me. And then after that, he very quietly picked up the music stand, put everything back on, and raised his hand and was like, "All right, let's go up to section B." Or whatever, I don't remember exactly now, but that's probably my favorite memory of him. Anyway, that was scary. Not really, you know, him flipping the music stand, like, I think the scariest thing would have been had it, you know, hit someone, which it didn't, so that was good. But we can't run away now. We've got to kick these lowlifes out of our world. Alright. Let's move on, and here, my friends, is the final save block of the game. This, we're gonna go ahead and use it, but this was a, you know, Super Nintendo RPG, so there was no saving after you beat the game, so, like, if you didn't want to lose your progress, you gotta save here. Alright, let's see what waits for us out here. Another ninja. Ooh, the factory chief. Mario, I'm surprised to see you here. But this is the end of the line for you. This is the closest you'll ever get to Smithy, so savor the moment. You'll be fodder for my incredible invention, the gun yoke. Again, this is just the land of out-of-nowhere boss battles. But we've got gun yoke and the factory chief. Let's go ahead and get rid of you, so that you're not bugging us. Darn it! I think that's supposed to turn you into a mushroom or poison you, I don't remember. But it's not gonna do that here. Right, we'll boost Mario. Okay, and actually with the princess, we're gonna do something a little different as soon as, she gets a turn at least. It didn't do anything to her. We are actually gonna use mute on gun yoke and see if it works. Take control pad. Please work. I have no idea if it worked. I guess we'll find out. This is definitely gonna turn us into a mushroom, which that's unfortunate. Get out of here, dude. You are fired. The monster is mute! It did work! Awesome! No, we're just gonna use therapy, because, like, we don't need to heal everyone. As cheap as it is. Mario is not a mushroom anymore, congratulations. Okay, that guy's gone. So this gun yoke has a bunch of special attacks that are annoying. Probably the most annoying is, Breaker Beam, if you remember that, which, yes, it would still break the game if, you were playing with an old emulator before they figured all that stuff out. But, yeah, it's just annoying to deal with, so you may as well mute this guy, because it does work on him, which, you know, you can't say that about many bosses. At least not that I'm aware of, because I'm so used to it not working that I just don't do anything with it. Do I have any other stories from school? Okay, oh, my senior year English teacher, she was a strange one. On the first day of school, I guess the teachers had some, like, I assume this was, like, you know, before the school year started. I don't know if it was a luncheon kind of thing, but she had, like, hamburger buns just in her classroom, and she didn't know how long they had been there. Like, we couldn't see any mold on them, but she was just like, does anyone want to eat hamburger buns? It was very strange, and I thought that boss was gonna take longer than it ended up taking. Okay. My school stories were not enough to pass the time, but oh good, the princess leveled up. It really does not matter, but she leveled up. Sure, we'll take some more of that, and it really doesn't matter if Bowser levels up. No one else did, okay. Oh, and here's Gino. The production line hasn't halted. Look, Mario, this is where the weapons come from. Wow, they just... Really, you're chugging along. This must be where Smithy makes his weapons. To find the last star piece and stop the factory, we've got to defeat him first. Mario, there's no turning back now. Are you ready? Think so. Our quest is almost over. When the time comes... I don't like how you trailed off there, buddy. Good? Come on, let's get this show on the road. Well, I think we are gonna do that next time, because it's probably gonna take a while, the final boss, and I don't want to start it when we're already almost 21 minutes into an episode. So, I guess, I still don't have an outro, but if you made it this far, thank you so much for putting up with me, and I hope you'll join me next time for the finale. We go and fight Smithy. See you then.